So we are going to discuss now Scoop, and this is another interesting technology which is basically doing a lot of things internally, and it is bringing data from relational databases, and mostly like people are using in that manner. But it can do other things also, like getting data from NoSQL database, and it can also work with mainframe IDB2. So let's see Scoop. And Scoop is SQL Hadoop. So that's the short form. You can see we remove this and then we get Scoop. So that's the background, and it was created by Cloudera in 2011 or so. It was open sourced to the community. So that is basically history that you will be learning when we are comparing technology with Flume and other technologies. Scoop is basically like a kind of map only map reduce job. So that's how it started. Map only map reduce job. So when I say map only map reduce job, so we just discussed the functionality of mapper. So mapper is responsible for extraction, transformation, filtering, parsing, and other things. So basically we are extracting data, so that's why we are saying it is map only. There is no reduce phase as such in Scoop 1, and we are actually focusing only on Scoop 1 because Scoop 2 is anyhow deprecated. So that's why we are just using Scoop 1 in production. So you will see that it is map only map reduce job, and it is extracting data from relational databases. So you will find that Scoop is for importing table data from relational database to RDBMS to HDFS or data lake, etc. Apart from that, exporting table data to RDBMS from HDFS. Similarly, you can import, export, all take. You can work with the entire database. You can work with entire database also when you are doing this thing, like you are doing import. So you can do entire database import. So when I say work, I am referring to import. Can import entire database. Apart from that, you can also do incremental load. So you can say that yesterday I brought 10,000 records, I did full load, but today only 5 records are new. So I will do incremental load today. So I will not be bringing all 10,005 records. So incremental data import can be done. And this can be based on like new records, or it can be based on modified records. So modified records. And new records, you can see like it's append only, so you can define the column based on which you want to do. And modified records is like you timestamp based on which you want to do this thing. Yeah. So apart from that, Scoop is also used for many other things, but I will basically be restricting myself here because we have other interesting things to cover. So let me swipe it off, and I will just simply write here there are many other things. Now Scoop is map only map reduce job. If you remember that architecture that we were discussing, so this architecture was something like this. So we are having different phases of map reduce, and here this is mapper phase, this is reducer phase, and here we have HDFS. But here we don't have like HDFS in. So in our case, we are retrieving data from RDBMS, let's say. So I will be writing it is like RDBMS instead of HDFS, and this is mapper phase and this is reducer phase. Now reducer phase is not required, so that's why we will just simply remove this reducer phase. We will just put data from mapper output into HDFS. So this part is not there. The mapper output goes directly into HDFS. You are extracting data from relational database and you are putting it into HDFS directly. This is HDFS. You are putting it directly into that because there is no reduce phase, so there is no shuffle and sort required. So that's why mapper output going into HDFS directly. So you are extracting data. There is no statistical function that we are applying. So that's why we are saying it is map only map reduce job. So that is a basic introduction to Scoop. So before we actually start executing the commands, we will be installing Scoop on Dataproc cluster, and then we will be like retrieving data from a relational database into HDFS in different formats. Like we will be using Avro format, we will be using basic text format. So we will be using that, and then we will be extracting, and then later on this data will be utilized by Spark and many other technologies for further processing. Yeah. So hope this makes sense, like why we need Scoop, and to some extent what is Scoop, and also you got some idea like how Scoop is related to MapReduce. So Scoop actually running on MapReduce framework only. So you can run Scoop on Spark also. You can run Scoop on Taze also, but MapReduce is very common. A lot of companies still using MapReduce. This is very stable. People coming from other backgrounds like Hortonworks community, if you're coming from that background before 2019 when Hortonworks was there, a lot of companies were using Scoop on Taze also, because Taze is one of the important frameworks there. But the idea is not like which data processing engine here, because that is a separate discussion. But right now, the idea is like the Scoop, how it is working. Scoop is working on top of the data processing framework. This is data processing framework, and this data processing framework jobs are being generated and executed on the cluster. Scoop is actually having a kind of utility, which is you are writing some commands in the terminal, and those commands are getting translated into the data processing jobs. So these commands can also be written in Oozie. So it depends on the framework that you are choosing for creating your workflows. But important point is whatever Scoop related commands that you are configuring in Oozie or in the terminal you are writing, so those commands are translated into MapReduce Spark jobs. So you don't have to worry about it. So your interface is very simple. Even data analysts can do that without knowing Java, Scala. So low level coding is not required. It is higher level framework which will allow you to run jobs which will be responsible for extracting and exporting data from or to relational databases. So hope this gives you good amount of idea about Scoop. We will be doing exercises, then it will be clearer like why I am saying map only MapReduce job. So let me know like if you have any questions in the Q&A.